Hello my loves, welcome back to another video. This is actually a video I didn't expect I was going to film anytime soon, but here we are. So welcome to a blank journal collection video of 2020. I don't think I'll be doing another one, maybe in December, to show you, like, hopefully that my stash of unfinished journals or not filled journals has gone down and my finished journal pile has gone up, but there are a lot of journals. This will be a longer video. I hope you grabbed yourself a cup of tea, you know, and maybe have your journal out. I did want to give you a sneak peek of my current journal. This is my current journal, and it's about A5. I don't have a ruler on me, but it's a little bit bigger than my normal journal. I am a few pages in already. This has about 100 pages. It'll keep me going for a few weeks, I think. And I love the big pages because I can write on them so much more. As you can see, there's mostly writing on these pages. So I'm getting used to this new journal, but I'm very surprised. I was planning on using either this junk journal or this one, but I was kind of, you know, I wanted something different. I had been filling junk journals. I think I filled 3 in the last month or 2. So I wanted to have something different just to keep working in junk journals fresh, I guess. So that's my current journal. I think the back pages are perforated, so I think I could take out quite a few pages in the back if I wanted to, if it gets too chunky or I want to finish the journal. But yeah, that's my current journal. Sneak peek. Right, I have a huge pile of journals beside me. My mother has been sending my blank journaling stash, or my blank journal stash, from Germany. And she was awesome and went to our local school supply store and got me, I think, a few years worth of Clairefontaine journals, which I extra asked her because I haven't been able to find these online really, or here in the Netherlands. I've never seen them here. So I wanted to make sure that I would have my favorite journals for a while. Okay, I have to collect my thoughts a little bit because there are a lot of journals and there's a lot to say. So, okay, firstly, let's have a look at these. So these are from Clairefontaine. I can highly recommend them. They have gorgeous paper. I have been using them for years. These, she got me 2 of each, which was really awesome. These are more like exercise book size. They're all A5. So I would say that's 4 by 6. So it would be 6 by 8. I don't know. I think it's about 6 by 8. And then we have 2 of these, which is the journal I used for volume 2 this year, if you want to see how it held up. And these have the soft cover spines. And same blank paper. I went for blank because at the moment I'm loving using the blank paper with watercolor and stuff like that. So I think blank paper is the most universal in case, you know, I want to add lines, I can, and stuff like that. So she got me 2 of these. Then she got me the small version of these, which are a little smaller. I think I really love this size and I can't wait to use it. So she got me 2 of these and 2 of the smaller notebooks. And these have lines in them, which is fine. I think they didn't have any in blank, and these are blank and blank. So I don't mind writing on lines, and I think I'll use them anyway, but they might not be on the highest priority list. So first bunch of journals are ready to go on the shelf and wait for their turn. Now, I did mention junk journals. Here are 2 that I made. There are more on the pile. Let's see. I'm just gonna start dumping journals. I mean, I have too much stuff. I have too many journals, you guys. Okay, so I have 2 old journals that I made in 2018 that are still waiting to be used. They are junk journals I made myself. There are videos if you go dig through my YouTube channel from back to 2018. Should be in the travel journal playlist. And it's just beautiful paper. It just has a little too much nostalgia in there still, and I think with a little more time in between, I'll get there. And also these big pages are a little daunting. The junk journals I've been using are about half the size, so these fill up quickly. They're about A6 size and they're much easier to finish and fill. Love the watercolors. The watercolors are by Julia K Art Studio. So gorgeous. I really need to get some more, but as you can see, I've been going crazy on the blank pages. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another one that I did recently. 5 junk journals that I made in the last 1 or 2 years, which I'm gonna use. I really love these, and these 2 were on the short list to be used. The bigger ones, I'm not sure yet. I think I have to get used to journaling in a bigger journal to go back to those. But yeah, we have a stack of junk journals. There are many more because when I first started making junk journals, I still have a lot of them left over, and I did not know what I was doing. It's just a chaos and a mess. So I think, I'm not sure if I'm going to try to save any of this. There are others. There's a whole box, a whole package that I'm going to put on the desk after we got all of this out. There's just a small example. I think I'm going to try and save it, but it's going to be really hard because I had no idea what I was doing. I went junk journal crazy, and as we talked about multiple times with junk journaling, I don't really do very well in junk journals that are too junk journaling. I need to have some resemblance of a normal notebook. So this is pretty not very good, and I don't know why I used a brown cover. I painted all of this myself, but why brown? But okay, there are more of those coming. Then I bought some packs of these notebooks. There are about traveler's notebook size. I don't really like the dotted, you know, the dotted ones that are in now. I don't really get them. It's not, they're too close together for my handwriting, and then I totally get confused. But okay, I have 2 left. I have 1 in progress somewhere, and I think there should be another one somewhere. But these are just some journals I got in a pack of 4, I think, that I still have hanging around. Then we have a pack of 3 here. I got them at a local supply store. The paper is not, I mean, it could be worse, but it's also not great. I wanted to decorate these in some decorate your journal pages. Again, they have quite harsh lines, and I don't think they would hold up to watercolor very well at the moment. But I'm not going to throw them away, you know. It's always good to have an exercise book or a notebook like that lying around. So there are 3 more of these. Then I have this one I got in a museum shop, I think, and with Amsterdam skyline on it. It has lines again. It has a cream page, which I really don't like cream. But I really want to use this since I live in the Netherlands, and it would be a real annoyance if I ever moved to a different country and I still hadn't used this journal whilst living here. So I will see to journaling in that. But again, it's not on like my top 10, and it's on my big bookshelf, which is not close to my desk, so I don't really see it either. So it's just a journal someday I have high hopes that someday I will get to it, but I'm not very confident that I'll be using this year, if you know what I mean. But it's too nice to throw away. This small journal I have been thinking about giving away. I am trying to put together a giveaway for you guys for 3,000 subscribers, but honestly I haven't found anything nice to put together for you guys, so I haven't gotten to that. But this tiny journal, I think I used one of these a few years ago, 2016. I really didn't like it because the pages were a little too small for me, I think, but I still have it. I might put it out in our like general area where people can grab stuff other people don't want anymore. I live in a student complex, and we have like these drop spots for people to leave stuff, and I think I'm going to put it there because I don't even like the cover or the colors or the size of the paper or the fact that it has lines. So I think I'm going to make a goodbye pile too. I'm sorry if you hear insects. I have my window open here, and we live in a forested area, so there are quite a few bugs around. Oh no, I should have covered that. Okay, this journal belongs to, let me shortly get them, belongs to a stack of Redbubble journals I have. I bought them last year, and I used one of them by now, which I'm so grateful for. And I have these left. They have artwork from Julia Bardot on them, as you can see. I already started working in them, putting watercolors in places, putting washi tape edges in places, you know, because I was planning on using this one this summer, but at the moment I haven't gotten to it yet. But it's still there, it's still waiting, it's still fine, and someday I will get to it. And these are all from Redbubble, they're all blank pages, and these are another 3 that I have from her, and I really love the artwork. And I love the size too. It's not too big, but it's not too small either. It's really nice, so I am confident these will get used. They have over 100 pages, I think like 120 or something like that. So they do take me, I want to say 2 months to finish. So I didn't want to make that big of a commitment. What the hell happened here? Oh, I did some switch pages. I was like, what happened on these pages? But yeah, I really love them. And of course you can decide what way around you want, what side artwork you want. So we'll see if I go dark or if I go light. But I really love them, and I really love Julia Beddoes' artwork, so I can highly recommend her. This is actually a notebook that I sell in my Redbubble store. I'm going to revamp my Redbubble very soon. That's one of the things on the list to do. So if you want anything that is there currently and you're not sure if I'm still going to have it in a few months, kind of look to buy it now. I don't want to pressure you or anything. I'm just saying, you know, I'm thinking about cleaning up my Redbubble store. This is a page that usually when I start a new journal, I have like a page in the back where I try out if I would like it or not. And here I decided to do it on the first page. Love that washi tape. And that was in April last year. So that's really, really funny. I was watching Suits and I got 30 out of 30 study points in the first half year of being at uni. That is a major accomplishment. So that's really cool. I'm of course going to leave that in and just keep journaling on these pages when I ever get to it. Also not the most high priority because the picture was taken in Germany 4 or 5 years ago, and there's quite a backstory behind that, so I'm not sure if I want to be reminded of that part of my life every day in my new chapter of my life, if that makes sense. But yeah, these are some Redbubble journals I have on my shelf. They look gorgeous. And I can't wait to use them. Okay, what's next? Let's try and clean off the desk here. Oh yeah, the Paperchase journals. So, I love the company Paperchase. However, I always forget that their journals aren't quite what I need or like. So, for example, this is a ruled page and pocket dividers notebook. Really cute. It has ruled pages. I do not know what is wrong with them. I'm sorry, I've said this before. They love having like a weird border on the top for no reason. And it is so annoying. But okay, so here's a big top. Maybe actually it would be cool to use the mega date stamp from Studio Calico to stamp the date there. I don't know, that is an idea though. So these have lined pages, as the cover said. Have some pockets, they are ring bound. This is a clear pocket. I'm not against using them, and I have used journals like this in the past and it wasn't that bad, but it's not my kind of journal right now, I think. I'm not going to throw it away, obviously. I'm going to save it and hope that someday I'm going to get back to it. Also, this one in the back would be really cool for ephemera or stickers or things like that. Really cool. The only thing is the elastic broke. And I don't seem to be able to fix it. I have tried wrapping it around or reapplying it, you know, like this or something like that, but it doesn't hold. So that's annoying, and I also know if I use this it would chunk up quite a bit, as my journals do, so I might have to just say goodbye to the elastic completely and make my own kind of thing. But I really love maps, so I love this journal. So cute. It was £5, so about €6, €7. So that's the first one from that collection. Here is a journal from Paperchase. It's $8, £8, so €11. It actually says it there. So €7, €11. The cover has gone through a bit, so there are indents in there. It is shimmery, if you can see that. It has ruled pages and a magnetic thing, and that's the only reason I haven't used this, is the magnetic thing. And I have actually really been thinking about just cutting it off here and just ignoring all the magnetic stuff, because my journal won't be able to stay this thin with that many pages. That's just impossible. So either cut that off or don't use it. The paper is really nice. There's a pocket in the back. I love the blue. It is so cool. Where's the pocket? People, I want a pocket. Here's the pocket. So I think, oh here, 144 acid-free ruled pages, stitch bound with magnetic closure, ribbon marker and pocket holder. So it's a gorgeous journal, nice size, but the magnets really don't do it for me. So I will have to do some, you know, surgery on that. Then I can't remember where I got this from. I think I got this from a really cool bookstore in the Netherlands in Maastricht, which is actually a church, which they converted into a bookstore. Really cool. And it has decent paper. I put some distress stains on. It bleeds a little bit. And the paper is tinted blue around the edges. It's soft cover, really soft cover, and a lot of pages. And I'm very worried about how fat it is and how many pages it has. Let me see. 240 pages. That is a lot of pages for me. And if you can imagine, I think in the end it would be this thick. And I don't know, especially with the spine and the cover, if it's going to hold up to that. And if I want to use 240 pages of this paper, I really don't see that happening, honestly. But I don't want to give up on it. Maybe I can use it for notes and not do much sticking. But let's be honest, that's very unrealistic. That's not very likely to happen. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this one, because I love it. And I love the idea of it. I just have learned over the years that that's not the best idea. Okay, another few journals to the side. Whoop whoop. Then I have two journals here that I got a while ago. This was like the in journal. From what company is it? It's from legami.com. As I said, I love maps. Sorry, I'm out of screen. Line pages again, sewn insert. The sewing is not the best. I don't really trust it, but that's not the issue. Does it say how many pages? We will never know. I think it's about 100. I would estimate about 100, and these were very in at local supply stores, so of course I got some. So I'm going to keep them because they're good quality, I think, and the covers are sturdy and it's a good size, and the paper doesn't seem... The paper is actually quite thick, if I'm honest. So I don't want to throw these away. So I'm just going to keep them and hope for the best. Another one of the big ones is another Paperchase one. I think they sold them as exercise books. Sorry, it was 11 euros. Made in China. Does it tell us how many pages? No, it doesn't. But it's really more like a school supply exercise book. It's pretty big. The lines are very narrow for this sort of book. I love the cover, but I'm not... No, it doesn't feel right, and it's cream and blue lines. It's like, no, too much, not good. So I don't know what to do with that. Also, give me your thoughts on this one. So these can go to the floor. We're slowly getting through this, you guys, slowly. This one I still have with me. I think I'm going to put it in the giveaway because I'm never going to use this one. It's beautiful. It has lined and blank pages. They're numbered. It's over 175. It's from Teneus, which is also a good stationery company, I think. Does it say how many pages? Here we have 175. So yeah, it has a pocket in the back too, but I'm really not going to use this. It's a little too depressing for my taste, or too vintagey. So if you want it or anything, or you think it's a good thing to put in a giveaway, let me know. On the topic of vintage, in Germany, the company, what was this company again? Paper Blanks, embellished manuscripts. This company was very famous. Or it was like the main fancy notebooks that you can get in the school supply stores. And they're not my thing. And as you can hear, there's a magnetic thing in there again. I tried using it in what year was this? This is quite a few years ago. So when I was in high school, but early, I would say middle school. Why did I not add dates here? Why? But as you can see, I started it and never finished it. No dates. Seriously. Absolutely. Brundi bar. Okay, this is quite a few years ago. This would be like 2014 or 13. I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna keep it, obviously, since I already started it, but not really high priority. This notebook I got from Flying Tiger, and I have some notes for my business in there. I did a gratitude list prompt thing. It was called Juicy June Journals. Leave a comment down below if you remember me doing that Instagram challenge. Oh my god, I tried so hard. I was trying to like put my face on my Instagram on a regular basis and also do a challenge. So it would be so cool to know if you guys even remember that. So this was a notebook I got, and I tried out doing a Fobonichi, you know, with drawing. And it kind of worked, kind of didn't. I love the pages. I like the size of it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it as a proper journal. The paper is awesome. But yeah, love this page. It's so cute. I talked to my boyfriend. We were in a long distance relationship back then. And this was 2017. So we only met like 8 months before that. So yeah, nice journal. Keeping it, obviously. Another pile of small journals. Another Paperchase ruled one, same issues, same collection. It was €5. Does it tell us how many pages? I don't think so. But also I'm not giving up on it. But then again, do I really want this as a daily journal? Not sure. Don't think so. But I still want to keep it. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had a quick phone call there. I had some more journals to the side. So, very cheap journal here. Again, some notes. I was trying to lose weight. That was back in 2018. Okay, that's actually quite nice to know. And that was kind of my food diary. That was really good to know. Because I'm trying to lose weight again. It's never ending. But okay, let's not talk about that. So, this is a good notebook. But I don't think I'm going to use it as a daily journal. I'll use it as like scribbling down ideas, or, you know, beside the phone having like a notepad. Because it's great notepad paper, but it's not great daily journal for the ages journal. You know what I mean? So, and it was very cheap. It was €1. So I think I got it from Hema, which is a Dutch general store. So bye-bye. Then, of course, we have my own journals. As you can see, I didn't even bother cutting off the washi tape. So I sell notebooks in my Etsy shop, in case you're new here. And these are the A5 ones. I have different artworks. I make these collages myself. And here you can see the smaller version. They have all grid paper because I want to make sure that everybody kind of likes them, you know. So if you don't like lines but you want blanco, there's kind of in between. And if you need lines, it's not blank, you know what I mean? So I thought grid paper would be most universally acceptable. And so I have a lot of different notebooks up there. However, I want to say that I have limited amounts. So if you want to get any, I wouldn't recommend waiting, because at the moment I'm actually getting a lot of orders, which is amazing, and I'm sending out notebooks weekly. So if there are notebooks that you want, please get them now, because I can't guarantee you I will restock them. Okay, so big journal, small journal, both have grid paper. This one I didn't get recycled paper for. This one has recycled paper, that's why it's a little gray. I love them. I've used them. I still want to use one of the big ones. I used one of these small journals very recently. There's a flip through up if you want. So I'm just going to put these to the side. And Clairefontaine small journal. A little smaller than the one we had earlier. This one is lined. Again, it has that tiny heart, which I'm not really a fan of. I don't really like when there are symbols on every page. That's not really my jam. But I wanted to use this in fall, so that's why there's a postcard on the back and a thing going to London, because I think I was planning on going to England in autumn, winter time. So this journal has been with me for a while. I don't know how many pages. It looks quite chunky. So we'll see. It's on the shelf. It'll stay with me. Then this notebook is from Moleskine actually. And I want to use it as like a, you know, notebook for my business and market prices and things like that. It's from last year when I did craft markets, prices of earrings and keyrings and things. So I might just continue using it for that. I don't think I'm going to use it as a daily journal. It's too fat and too small for it. Just not the measurements that I like for my daily journals. But I love the color. It's so happy and fresh. So this journal is so nice. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for your beautiful package. This is actually a junk journal Vanessa made for me, and she sent me a beautiful package, and it's fabric on the cover and beautiful paper inside. I absolutely adore it. Thank you so much. And I'm definitely going to use it this year. I love the dyed paper, I think it is. And yeah, I love the pink. It makes me so happy. I didn't think I would like pink, by the way. A few years ago, I hated pink because I wanted to not be that kind of girly girl. And she hand stitched it and everything. Oh, but nowadays I think the color is quite calming and nice. So thank you so much, Vanessa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is beautiful and I will definitely love it and use it. And it's going on into my top 10 journals to use as soon as possible. It's so gorgeous. Thank you. So then we have a pile of small journals. This is from Paperchase. Again, it has velvet on the top. It feels very soft. Here you can see. Very small. It's like the palm of my hand. And I'm determined to use it as like a challenging myself journal. And I think the journal with me would be hilarious. But as you can see, I already tried decorating some pages in it to see if it would work. I think I would love to use this. However, I never trust spiral notebooks to actually keep the pages in for the ages, you know what I mean? But I still want to use this. I think it would be hilarious. So definitely keeping that. And another 2 small notebooks. I got Blanco lined. I want to use this actually in the next few months. And just another small notebook. This one I got from a bookstore. Again, green line denoise. Again, this with the lined and blank pages is interesting. I've seen this a lot in journals. And I think this one would be finished quite quickly. So maybe I'm just gonna blow through a whole lot of small notebooks. Another Clairefontaine one with a little pre-decoration inside. Going on the Clairefontaine pile. Love the company. Then there's a notebook I was looking for earlier. Blank pages, traveler's notebook size, I think. Then these are from Sojourner. There's somebody doing gardening outside in case you were wondering the noises. I think this is Tombow River paper. Don't quote me on it, but I remember ordering this because I was curious what all the fuss was about. And I think this notebook, I'm not sure if this is also Tombow River paper. I don't know because I decorated the cover. And there's no information. I don't think so though. I don't think so. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm being silly today. But these are from Sojourner. And I have a few more somewhere. Just slim notebooks that I just wanted to try out. So I've got those 2. I jumped on the bandwagon. I really don't like following trends, honestly. So I'm really surprised that I did that. But I thought I really want to know what the fuss is about, you know. I've seen it and heard about it so many times. And I caved. So this journal is from Hema. A cheap journal, and I love that it has a cover where you can put stuff in, and it's so cute. And it came with stickers too, so it just has lined pages. Not sure if I'm going to use it or not. It's a beautiful lined thing. You know what? Maybe someday I'm going to get into spiral notebooks. Maybe this will be my winter journal. I don't know. There's always hope. But yeah, I usually like to cover my journals like this or like this to make them more personal, but I love this cover too. So I don't know yet. I'm still keeping it for that rainy, snowy day, you know. Then we're getting into the more bigger ones. This is a journal one of my boyfriend's friends gave me. It has very light lines, which I really appreciate. But I have never really had a proper look at it. I don't think the paper is very... It's a little see-through, so I think it won't hold watercolors. And I'm not really a feather girl. But I'm keeping it anyway, because it's a nice journal, and who knows, I might run out of journals. Like that's ever gonna happen. But just in case, you know, in case all of them disappear and I need a new journal. So this is an oldie but a goodie. So now we have a wasp and gardening. Will we finish this video? I don't know. So this is a journal I bought back in the day, 2014, when I was getting back into journaling. And Paperchase makes some gorgeous journals, I have to say. And this paper quality is really gorgeous. And I tried watercolor on it. It's beautiful. It's a little bit bigger. It's A5, if you can see the size comparison. And it just has so many pages. But as you can see, I went and tried out the watercolors. And I think I am tempted to make this my next journal. Don't quote me on that. Jesus, don't quote me on that. But I think this would be a nice size. Also when Doggo comes. And I really like being able to write so much in this journal. Which, you know, has about the same size, a little bit more, which also means I can add more things. You know, bugs are so stupid sometimes. Like my huge window's open, but they think flying high will solve it. Anyway, so this is really gorgeous. It's hand-stitched journal. It's a soft cover. Like there are sequins and pearls, and this is like 3D. The only thing is I'm really concerned if I take this with me places that it will get dirty or icky. It has gotten a little, I don't know if that was part of, I think it's part of the journal that it looks a little dirty. But again, beautiful paper, great size. It does have, I think, over 200 pages. It is quite a thick book. So I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with that, honestly. But you know what? I said I wanted to start a big journal when our dog arrives. Maybe this will be the big journal. We will see. But yeah, it has a lot of signatures, as you can see. And I, at the moment, like going through journals that have one signature or two, but that I can finish quite quickly. There is a second one, but the second one is in the box, which I'm going to get out in a moment from my mother. Another Clairefontaine one. This one is... Hard Spine. I did start this last summer, I think, but I never actually continued. As you can see, there are a lot of started ones. I will continue with this one, but this is quite, again, nostalgic and a part of my life that I don't want to carry with me all the time. So I think I'm just gonna, you know, put I don't know what the English word for this is. Something to keep the pages together so I can just flip like this and use the journal as it is. Look, I tried something with red and green. I hate it so much. I like the colors separately, but together, no. But it's really good paper again. I'm not going to waste it or throw it away, so obviously I'm going to keep it, and someday this will be filled and the cover will be decorated. This journal is from Canada. My Nana, my grandma, sent this to me. It had a beautiful fabric cover on it. I think I have the fabric cover somewhere, but I don't know where it is right now. And it's really nice paper. Again, it's a thick journal. Look at all those signatures. Jesus Christ. I'm not very good at keeping a journal for a long period of time. I need to like keep the ball rolling because otherwise I get a little distracted or bored. So these thicker journals are a little risky for me, let's put it like this, to get uninspired. I wanted to just start this journal. My dad gave this to me, so that's why it's special to me. I already tried starting it a little bit, pre-decorating the pages. As you can see, it is craft and it has red grid. I like it because it's different and I like how the pages came out. So I think I am going to use this someday, someday soon. I really like how it came out. So that is very, very nice. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. But yeah, I think I'm going to use this around Christmas time. I also wanted to do a junk journal, a December daily junk journal. We'll see. We'll see what I'm into when the time comes. But it takes watercolor and distress stains very nicely. Birdies, really? Come on, what is it today? So I'm going to put that on the shelf, definitely keeping it. Also quite chunky, but who cares? This one, I don't know why I still have this one. It is soft cover, it is huge, it is yellow. It is, I don't know what it is or why I have it. That's why I'm going to actually put it on the goodbye pile right now. So that's out of the way. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, the journal pile beside my desk just fell. Okay, my current journal can go. This is a journal I started for the Document the Everyday series on Patreon. I did not add the writing yet. I don't know if I ever will. It's there. I will deal with it when I get there. There's another journal that I started that I sell in my Etsy shop with my artwork on it. Okay, I think we can finally get the monster on the table. Okay, let's try and not put my address in the picture. Okay, here we are. Are you still here? Yes, it's still recording. So, this whole thing is full of more notebooks from Germany. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know why I do this to myself. So, Oxford Office is a great company. I used their journals before. I have used this one before. It was quite nice. Not sure if I'm going to use it again, but it's great for taking notes. Then I have two journals here that I think I'm going to also put in a giveaway. Very tiny grid paper. Very tiny. No idea who thought of making it that tiny. Some lines here. Nice small notebooks for notes. Then I'm going to try and get all the junk journals out to one side. Another tiny brainstorm one. Really don't like the emblems there. And I mean, I like the cover, but yeah, I think I'm going to put this on the giveaway pile too. Another junk journal. There's a journal a friend of mine from high school made for me for my birthday, which was so sweet of her. And she made a journal where it was all just positive things. So she put nice quotes in there. She put journaling things, prompts for me to do. It was really nice. That's why I kept it, and I think I'm going to take out like the ephemera she gave me and take out all the things. And I think then I'm going to throw the journal away because the journal itself is not really that great. But my mother wanted to send it to me so I could take out everything that I wanted to. So I'm going to put that on a take out pile. I don't know. I've never had a pile like that. So I'm just going to put that here. Same for this one. This is actually Redbubble journal. I cannot recommend spiral bound notebooks from Redbubble. Please don't. It's just a piece of cardboard. Paper is not good. Bleeds through. Yeah, that's me. That's a close-up shot of me. I have pre-decorated the pages, so I might just salvage what I can get from this one and then throw it away. Give it away, use the paper in junk journals. I don't know, but the paper is really not great, so I don't want to put that in junk journals. I will use the cover, I think, in something. I think the cover looks cool. So, another Oxford Office one that I have started with notes. I used to write a book, like a fiction book, and all my notes were in notebooks like these, and I loved it, and they're on my shelf. So maybe this will become like my notebook notes kind of thing and not my daily journal, but who knows? Honestly, who knows? I'm keeping them because I want to surprise myself and see what I get on with it. Now, getting through quickly. Okay, this one is another one my dad got me. It's fabric and it has grid paper in it. I started it in middle school. Look at that. That was my handwriting. Wasn't I cute? Jesus, I was so cute. Okay, so I was gonna keep that in and then just use the paper. It's okay paper. It does bleed through, as you can see. But I wanted to keep it since my dad gave it to me and I've had it so long. So obviously I'm not gonna throw it away, and the cover is growing on me. It's not amazing and I don't think I would have chosen it for myself, but it is growing on me. Another small exercise book from Taurus journal. Also ones that were in at the time. Weird lines. I'm not sure if you can see it. Oh yeah, the shadow is great today. But yeah, small exercise book. I thought maybe I can quickly use it up, you know. So I'll keep that one. This one I've had for a very long time. It's Paris. It's a notebook. I would love to use it. Again, it's very fat and I don't know how it'll hold up to being made or used, but it's so cute. I don't want to say goodbye to it, so why should I? If there's still space on my shelf, I will keep it. Then another Clairefontaine one, which I already started, and with grid paper, so I'm going to put that there too. Just going to put it on the pile. Another very tiny notebook with very tiny lines. I was just going to use that up in like I want to say under a week. These go so quickly. So I'm going to put this one on the to use pile. This notebook I got in the Norwegian supermarket. And I actually started it a little bit. Again, I'm going to take the pages out that I can take out and then use it whenever I want. The pages weren't great. I did use one of these already in the past, but I just thought I didn't want to throw it away. So that's that. Then, before you can see all the junk in here, let's just quickly take out the journals and put away the other stuff. My mother is so awesome and packing boxes full of every tiny bit. So every corner is filled with something. Okay. Bye-bye box. Bye-bye. Okay. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. A tiny notebook, it's literally tiny. It's like 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters. I drew in it when I was little, as you can see. And I thought it would be fun to do like a tiny journal challenge and see if I could finish it in like a few days. I thought that would be funny, so I kept it. It has a bat on it because why not? Another Clairefontaine journal for the pile. Grid paper. I will use it. I will put it in the Clairefontaine pile. Okay, junk journal. Then we have 2 of these, which are beautiful. Again from Tenois. They are travel journals, cream paper with lines on one side, blank on the other. I like that concept. However, it is so big and has a pocket in the back, and it's extra designed for London. And we are not going to London or traveling anywhere in this crisis and pandemic in this world, sadly. And we had to cancel our trip to Oxford again. So I'm just gonna keep it for that rainy day or when we ever move to London, which I don't think we're ever gonna do because I'm not sure if England is the best place to live right now for me personally and my situation. But I haven't given up hope. Maybe we're gonna go to London and do like a England travel for 6 weeks when this pandemic is over, and I'll want a travel journal. So that's what I'm keeping. And here's just a small version for Berlin, which I'm also not gonna visit anytime soon. It is so weird. I think this will be actually my first summer where I have not traveled in the summer vacation. I know that sounds very, you know, entitled. I don't know. Yeah, but usually we always traveled, and if it was only traveling from here to my hometown in Germany or in general, we always traveled somewhere. Even if it was to like a local lake and we did a sailing license, or you know, there was always something that you could look forward to, or that we were going to, or like getting out of your normal place. And this is the first summer it's not happening. This is a mixed media journal, which I wanted to make into an art journal. As you can see, I started a little bit. No idea what to do with it. I'm just keeping it because I feel like I have to keep it. Honestly. So, that's going on the shelf. It's quite a big journal to just keep because you feel guilty about throwing it away. Not sure about that one. I'm going to put that on the pile to reconsider. These can all go out of frame. The piles are falling. By the way, the reason I haven't wanted to do this kind of video was because of the mess, and I have to tidy up all the journals again, and I don't have space for all of them. but I thought might as well show you since all these new journals came and I would have to make a mess anyway. So this is from Paperchase again with the 3D embroidery and everything. It's a fabric journal, so gorgeous, and pink inside this time. Has more pages than the other one, but is a little smaller. Again with the border, I don't get it. I just don't get it. It sounds awesome, the paper quality is great. But it's so thick, you guys. It's so thick. Look, I think that's the thickest journal I own. I think that's the max. And I don't think I have the patience to pull that through. So, it'll go on the shelf. It's been with me for 6 or 7 years now. It will still be with me for a few more. Another Clairefontaine one that I started. Oh, look at me. That's me a few years ago. Yeah, I had short hair and I loved dark lipstick. Nowadays, who needs makeup? So this is just me breaking into the pages. I will use this someday. I will use all of these someday, but you know. Okay, pile is still holding strong. I think these are the last ones, you guys. Okay, I think these are the last ones. My throat is going a little bit. So these were all made in the same time frame. All of this artwork I made in high school. And this, I think this I actually used in 2017. I think I got somewhere with this. It's not finished, but I did work on it a little bit. So I had no idea what I wanted out of a junk journal back then. But some pictures of me and with green hair. So, I don't know, I want to go back and finish it, but the anti-baby pills, that's not what they're called. I call them anti-baby pills. Just put that in there. Tiramisu. I don't know, I want to clean this up. It's far too messy for me. I want to clean it up and then I want to finish these someday. Someday! So that's a started one. Then we have 2 big ones here. I think these are the ones I want to save because they have a lot of good paper in them and normal paper. So I think I could save these, but again, they are so fat and there are so many pages and so many things stuck in, you know. Why am I sticking so many things in? But I think I'm not throwing them away. I might harvest them and get stuff out of it and use it up, or I'm just going to try and use it as it is. Not sure yet. I think it's more likely that I'm going to take it apart and use the parts than actually use this journal. But you never know. So as you can see, we're not even in the middle yet. I think this is the middle. Jesus. That's a chunky one. Imagine how big that's going to be when it's finished. This one I actually wanted to use up. This is a junk journal I made and I think I can use this one pretty well. So that's more likely to be finished soon. But also, it's going on the junk journal pile. And the last one, you guys, oh my god, we made it through the video, is another junk journal. Quite a lot of nice big journaling pages. So I think this has potential too. But, oy oy oy. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Jesus, this was a long video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yes, I have a lot of blank journals. I know, it's a problem. But I'm trying to not buy any more anytime soon. Whilst I have like 3 notebooks in my Redbubble cart. Anywho, I don't think I'm going to make any new junk journals anytime soon. And I will try and put a lot of journals in the going away pile or in the giveaway for you guys. In case you need any more blank journals. But okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe and do all the things. If you're still here, my god, I hope it was fun for you to see. I will have a blast trying to clean all this up and finding space for all of them. But anyway, I hope you have a lovely day and I hope I talk to you again soon. I'm doing my best this month to get videos up, but I haven't been feeling my best. But I will do my best, so subscribe to make sure that you see my videos and you don't lose me in the depths of the internet. Okay, that's it from me. I love you. Talk to you again soon. Bye bye.